Hey guys, what is up? 2018 almost has come to an end, which means it's time for my end of the year vlog. Last year, I decided I wanted more out of life, so I moved across the country to another place. I got my old job back, which is something that I will tell you more about later. And on the one side, this year has been super sad. But on the other side, it also has been so rich, and I don't mean that in the sense of money, but new friendships, a new life, being fulfilled in every way. And that sounds a little bit dirty, but I don't mean it like that. But so much has changed for me, and the quality of my life improved so much. And there's a couple of things that I've learned, and I would love to share it with you guys so that you guys might benefit from it and might get something out of it as well. So without any further ado, let's get this video started. The first thing that I want to talk about is that you can get over a broken heart. Seriously. If you've been following me for a while, you know about my relationship with Jay, and even though he is 16 years younger than I am, I've been the most happiest with him than I've ever been with anyone else. So when we broke up and went back and forth, and at one point I felt that he didn't love me anymore and he had different priorities in life, it turned me into the worst version of myself, and I was on the personal development train. So I didn't want to be that old version of me where I was totally insecure, possessive and jealous. I didn't want that anymore. So I decided last year November that it would be better not to be together anymore. Which was something that I regretted actually a couple of weeks later because I missed him so much. So 2018 has been the year where I've been literally sad for more than 10 months. Fortunately, some good things happened, and I can honestly say that I'm doing well at the moment. I moved on, and Jay is not the first person anymore on my mind when I wake up, or the last person before I go to sleep. Love songs aren't about him anymore, even though I do see some beautiful poetry sometimes, which reminds me of him. But I'm good. And I realize now that Jay and I had to part ways in order for us to move forward with our lives. And he is 23 years old at the moment, and I'm 39. And there's just so much that he still has to do with his life, so many things he has to discover and experience. If we would still have been together, I still would have lived in Arnhem, and I would not be at the place where I'm at right now. So everything happened for a reason, and even though I really had a difficult time accepting that, I'm there. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, if I can get over that horrible heartache, you can too. And I know it doesn't feel like that maybe in this moment. And trust me, I've been there, I've done that, but everything will get better. I promise you. Take your time, do whatever it is that you feel like doing, even though it's something completely different than what other people are telling you, because I have had so many people telling me to get over it and move the F on, but I just wasn't ready. And it took quite some time and a couple of tools, I will tell you more about that in the next point, to get over that heartache, but I'm there now. And I'm looking forward to the new year and to whatever it might bring. And I just want you to know that everything will get better over time, really. The second point that I want to talk about is the fact that it really is okay to reach out for professional help if you need so. The whole breakup with Jay really got to me, and I've read helpful articles, I've watched helpful YouTube videos, and I knew what had to be done to get over that heartache, but for some reason I was just stuck. And I really felt the need to talk to a professional about it. So I went to my GP and I got referred to a very, very nice psychologist. Hi, Esther. And she has been amazing. It's very important that you find someone that you really click with. And what I loved about her is her energy, and I loved it that she used no nonsense language, you know. Of course it's her job, but she made me feel understood, and that was really nice. And one of the things that she really taught me was that it is okay to feel what you're feeling. You know, I've been suppressing all the emotions regarding Jay and the breakup because I didn't want to think about it. I was pushing it away. Everybody was telling me to move on and to get over it. And that was what I wanted, but I wasn't able to. But Esther told me, by pushing things away, emotions and feelings, they are coming back on moments that you just don't want it, and then they're flooding you like a tsunami. And I always called it a tsunami of tears because sometimes I would get so sad and I didn't want it. But Esther taught me that it is okay to feel what you're feeling, and by acknowledging it and by facing those emotions, the chances were that you would get over it. And it was also nice to have kind of the green light to feel whatever it was that I was feeling regarding Jay, because so many people told me that it wasn't okay to feel what I felt. But Esther said that it was okay and that it was necessary to face those emotions in order to get over them. Whatever it is that you're going through, you are not a pussy if you need other people to help you. Do whatever is necessary to move forward in life. And if that means that you have to reach out to a psychologist like I did, or you have to reach out to co-workers or your boss, your parents, make your feelings known and be vulnerable. I know for some people it is kind of hard to be vulnerable, but I think it's totally badass if you are just able to tell people how you really feel and to be vulnerable and to ask for help. So my advice to you, if there's people that you need to reach out to, please do so, because you will definitely benefit from it. The third point that I want to discuss with you guys is something we actually know, but we don't always live by it. And I understand it's not always easy to live by it, but you really got to do what you love and love what you do. I know it sounds totally corny, but after having had jobs that just didn't match my personality, I am so happy right now that I have my old job back. I'm working as ground staff for one of the biggest airlines in the Netherlands. And every day that I get to wear my uniform and walk around at Schiphol Airport, being of service to the passengers, every day is different colleagues to work with. There's so much to learn in my role, so much to grow into. I feel so thankful that I made the decision, started a new life, moved across the country, got my old job back, and that I get to do what I love and love what I do. If there is anything that you want in life, whether it's a job or a different kind of life, every day is a new chance to start over and to reinvent yourself. I really would like to invite you to move into that direction. Baby steps are also steps. And if you have a clear vision of what it is that you want, take those baby steps into that direction. A while ago, I posted a clip of Steve Cook's video, and he was also telling about taking chances and to try things, because what was the worst that could happen? I mean, you would go back to things like they used to be. You know, you would get your old job back or your old lifestyle, but at least you tried. And that resonated with me so much. I'm always for trying, because if you don't try things, you just don't know. So be bold, you know, have the guts and be your own cheerleader. If you want something in life, make sure you're going to get it. I'm not saying that you have to do immoral things in order to get to those goals, but if you know that there are certain possibilities out there for you, just grab them. Like Steve Cook says, what's the worst that can happen? Things would just go back the way they were, and then you can still live the life that you're living right now. But is that what you want? The fourth point that I want to discuss with you guys is social media. Oh yes, I mean, I love my social media. I love the crazy Snapchat filters. I love my Instagram stories. I love my public Fienie Facebook page where I post all my blogs. But social media can also be fake AF, guys. I mean, I know couples who pretend to be all lovey-dovey with their children and their dog and their beautiful house, but I know for a fact that one of the two is cheating on the other person, or that the other person is sliding into someone else's DMs to see what else is out there in the world. I know people in the fitness industry who have a serious coke problem. So yeah, how healthy are you, right? I know #FitGirls online who pretend to have a super healthy lifestyle, but offline are binging on the most crappy food that you can imagine. Please keep in mind that so many things on social media aren't what they are in real life. You know, I mean, it's good to be inspired, it's good to be motivated by all the things that you see, but never ever let it doubt yourself. Never ever get the feeling that you aren't good enough just the way you are. You know, and of course it's good to improve yourself, whether it's physically or mentally. That is okay. I'm all for personal development. But as soon as you feel that social media is making you insecure, put down your phone, shut down your laptop, be in the present, realize all the things that you have going for you right now, and be happy in the present. I mean, everybody has his or her own unique strong points, and it's so important to focus on those instead of your shortcomings or your flaws. The fifth point that I would like to discuss with you guys is breast implant illness. It is a topic that's been on social media and in the news more and more every day, and I think that's a good thing. I don't consider it to be a trend or a hype that women voluntarily want to be a part of, because let's face it, you get breast implants because you want to feel better. But when it turns out that the chances are that you are getting sick from it, it's nothing more than normal that you want it out again. And there is a very large community on Facebook. It's called Breast Implant Illness and Healing by Nicole. And it already has more than 57,000 female members who are all struggling with the results of their breast enhancements and all the crazy health issues they developed. When I was 16, I've always been a very super skinny kid, and everybody got boobs around me except for me. So when I turned 18 and I got the opportunity to get my boobs done, I didn't have to think twice about it. Well, from the very first moment that I got them, I got this capsular contraction, and every time something foreign is placed inside the body, it's the body's natural mechanism to form a capsule around it to prevent the body from being damaged. So that is what happened with me as well. And the capsular contraction really made my boobs feel so unnatural. And instead of making me feel better, I even felt more awkward, which is actually the total opposite effect of what I was trying to create. Over the years, I developed fatigue, chronic brain fog, poor sleep, dry eyes, easy bruising, slow cleaning of common colds and flus, ear ringing, Oh, the earring is driving me crazy. General chest discomfort, pain or burning sensation around my implants, joint pain, hair loss, lactose intolerance, asthma, all kinds of allergies, slow cut healing, and skin rashes. And it never occurred to me that all those symptoms might be related to me getting breast implants. I heard about BII beginning of October, and it was something that I've seen on YouTube or social media, but I always scrolled further and I never really paid attention to it until one of the Gymshark athletes that I'm following on Instagram, Robin Gallen, got herself an explant surgery to get rid of the implants because apparently they made her sick. That was the moment that I started to read into it and started to watch YouTube videos about it. And one of the videos that really stuck with me was Carissa Pucas's YouTube video, which has thousands and thousands of views meanwhile, and where she explained her BII journey. From the moment that she got all kinds of symptoms until the actual explant surgery and the way she's feeling right now. And she feels amazing. And that was the moment that I decided that I wanted my implants to be removed as well. It was something that I actually wanted a couple of years ago already, but I just didn't have the financial resources to get a surgery like that. Well, lucky for me, in the Netherlands, since this year, it is possible that your health insurance is covering the explant surgery. Due to the fact my capsular contraction is that severe, I will be covered by my health insurance for the explant surgery. And I am so thankful for that. When I got the letter with the approval of my health insurance, I cried. Finally, this pain would come to an end and there was light at the end of the tunnel. And I wasn't crazy for feeling that there was something off with my body. And now I really could work towards having a healthy and strong body. And I am so thankful for that, because I've read about women who want and need an explant surgery, but their health insurance isn't covering it, and they are feeling so much worse than I do. And they already told me in a hospital in Amsterdam that it might be that all the health issues that I developed over the years still would be there even after the explant surgery. My main priority right now is to become pain-free and to have a healthier body. And if all the health issues will disappear over time, that is something that I can be thankful for, but my main concern is just to become pain-free. Even though I'm already approved for surgery at the hospital in Amsterdam, I'm going to have a second opinion by a female surgeon. Her name is Franziska Lichtenegger, and she performs the so-called unblock removal of the breast implants. It means that they're going to take out the implant with the capsules around it, and then afterwards strip away the capsule from the implant. At the hospital in Amsterdam, they were kind of reluctant to perform the procedure that way, while all I read on the internet is how important it is to have your implant removed that way. So that's how I looked up Dr. Lichtenegger, and I contacted her through her contact form on her website. And even though she is on maternity leave until half of January, she replied to my questions very thoroughly, and I've been in contact with her and with her assistant Mona, and they've been so sweet. And I really have a good feeling about them both. After the consult with them on the 23rd of January, the whole procedure has to be submitted again at my health insurance. So I'm really hoping that I will be approved again and that I can explant on March 5th, 2019. I will put the information of Dr. Lichtenegger in the description box below. If you would like to check it out, please do so. She is super sweet and super thorough, and I really think that you are in good hands with them. I'm very open about this whole explant journey of mine because I would like to raise awareness regarding breast implants. If you are considering a boob job, I'm not trying to talk you out of it. Absolutely not. I know what it's like to be dissatisfied with certain body parts or the lack thereof. The only thing that I can do is to point out the health issues that might occur after getting a breast enhancement. It's still up to you, it's your choice, it's your body, and I'm all for aesthetics. But being 39 years old right now, I realize that my health is more important to me than having big boobs. And your femininity is not determined by big boobs. You know, there's still the glutes, there's still the face, and there's still so many other aspects of you being a woman that you don't need big boobs in order to feel more like a woman. If you're having breast implants already and you feel that something is off with your body, get yourself checked. Check the links in the description box below and read into breast implant illness. It might be that you recognize many of the symptoms. Well, those were the 5 things that I wanted to share with you guys and the 5 things that have been so important to me in the year 2018. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You really would help me a lot with that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're still here, I'm wishing everybody a very healthy, happy, and empowered 2019. Go for your dreams, just be you, because being real works. Thank you so much for watching. See you next year without braces. Bye.